Have you ever found yourself rooting for the villain, even when you know you shouldn't? I remember one late night, binge-watching you, when I realized my heart was pounding not because I feared what Joe Goldberg might do, but because, somehow, I was hoping he'd get away with it. That unsettling feeling stuck with me. Why do we, as viewers, sometimes crave a twisted kind of justice for characters like Joe? And what if I told you the ending we saw on Netflix wasn't the only possible fate for him? Let's open the first mystery box. There's an alternative ending for Joe Goldberg, one that Netflix chose not to use. But what was so different, so potentially game-changing, about this version that it never made it to our screens? Stick around, because the answer might just change how you see the entire series. To truly understand this, we need to step beyond the show and into the world of Caroline Kepnes' novels. In the fourth and final book, For You and Only You, Joe's journey takes a sharp turn from what we saw in Season 5. After Netflix diverged from the books in Season 3, only borrowing bits and pieces, the end for Joe in the novels is a story that's both familiar and shockingly different. But before we dive into that, here's our next mystery box. Why did so many fans claim that the final novel was the weakest of the entire collection? Was it the ending itself, or something deeper about Joe's fate that left readers unsatisfied? We'll come back to that, but first, let's break down what really happened to Joe in the books. In the novel, Joe isn't just hiding from his past, he's chasing a new dream. He's accepted into a prestigious writing fellowship at Harvard, a place he's always fantasized about. But as he soon discovers, it's not talent that gets you ahead here, but privilege and connections. Sound familiar? This echoes his time among the elite in England during Season 4, but with a literary twist. Then comes our third mystery box. Joe meets Wonder Parish, a fellow outsider with a genuine passion for writing. She's not from a privileged background, and for a moment, it seems Joe has found someone who truly understands him. Is Wonder the one who could finally break the cycle of obsession and violence? Or is she just another canvas for Joe's dark desires? As Joe's infatuation with Wonder grows, another figure enters the scene: Sarah Beth, a fellow writer with a sharp mind and a suspicious nature. When a true crime podcast starts making waves among the fellowship, Sarah Beth begins to connect the dots, suspecting Joe's involvement in a string of unsolved murders. This leads us to an even more fascinating discovery. Joe, ever the predator, breaks into Sarah Beth's writing space to see what she knows. But this time, he's the one caught literally. A trap is triggered, and Sarah Beth returns, confronting him with evidence. In a shocking twist, Joe confesses to multiple murders, all of it captured on tape. Here's our final mystery box. With Sarah Beth holding this explosive evidence, does Joe finally face justice? Or does the story take an even darker, more ambiguous turn? Instead of going to the authorities, Sarah Beth chooses to keep Joe's secret. Why? Because his confessions inspire her crime writing. She sees him as a muse, not a monster. Meanwhile, Joe's relationship with Wonder Parish unravels. She sees through his charm, recognizes the darkness within him, and leaves. For once, Joe lets someone go without violence, a rare, unsettling change in his pattern. But the ending isn't as clear-cut as you might expect. The novel leaves us with a haunting ambiguity. Will Joe kill Sarah Beth to protect his secret? Or will she turn him in, finally ending his reign of terror? The answer is left to us, the readers, to imagine. So, which ending serves Joe's story best? The TV series, where he's finally caught and faces punishment, or the novel, where he escapes justice, his fate hanging in the balance? While the show's finale had its flaws, at least it gave us closure, a sense that Joe's crimes wouldn't go unanswered. The novel's ambiguity, while intriguing, left many feeling unsatisfied, as if the monster got away one last time. Now, here's where you come in. Which ending do you prefer, the one where Joe finally faces justice, or the one where his future remains an open question? Share your thoughts in the comments below. I read every single one, and I can't wait to hear your take. If you found this breakdown intriguing, make sure to subscribe for more deep dives into your favorite shows and books. And if you want to know how I think Joe's story should have ended, check out the video linked below. Don't just watch, join the conversation. Because in the world of You, the story is never really over, until we decide how it ends. Subscribe and join the discussion. Your voice could shape the next mystery we unravel together.